Okay, hello. This is your standard run from Saturday. He's like, hey, who's behind me? That was pretty. Oh, I remember this part. You are not alone having troubles with that part. That was tricky. I would have had a hard time with that part. He's got nice contacts, Ingrid. And you seem to be doing a good job of maintaining it and making sure that he's doing what you want, so it's nice. Keep doing that. You can ask for the speed later. And he's plenty fast. I mean, sorry, I was in a super bad spot. Yikes. What is that, the double? Okay. Okay, that was funny how he popped over that. Good boy. Nice. Good job. All right. So this opening line was really nice and pretty once he was not distracted by whatever was behind him. It was nice. Pick him up. This is just hard because they come out of the chute and they're going to curl this way, which is what him and every other dog that I watched run this did. And you couldn't really leave this jump any sooner because the angle that they're coming out of the tunnel, you had to make sure that they were going to go take it. I mean, even this was like in the excellent course too, and it was the same way. You couldn't just take off. So the only thing I could think of to do is, but see, you're already kind of doing what I was thinking, is converging on him here. But he would need to see it before he goes into the chute. So I probably would have put him into the tunnel and stood way like over here. And then when he came out, like, you know, not be moving or whatever, and, you know, tell him to hup and take that jump. And then when he's going to take it, when you can see he's going to take the jump, then I probably would have run like this at the chute. And hopefully it would have kept him from turning so much out of it. That's what I would have done, I guess, with my dogs. But it was a hard spot. And, you know, when he goes into the chute, all he sees is that you're running parallel to him. And you're behind him already. You're already starting to be behind. So they curl. And I think if, like, when he's where he is now, if he saw you sort of running this way at the chute, it might have helped him come out of it straighter and not do that. I don't know. It's kind of hard thing. And then that jump is non-winged, which makes it harder. And then this was kind of hard because this is a pretty tight turn. And you didn't really tell him there was a turn. You helped him take that jump, and you take another step forward. And now you turn, but now he's already looking at the A-frame. And I wouldn't worry about that. That kind of stuff will get better, like the more experience that he gains. But when you did this turn, you shouldn't have really taken a step forward. You should have just gotten him over the jump and moved that way instead of moving this way and then that way. Woo! There he is. Good boy. It was nice, and you make him do his full contact, his full criteria there. Where are you, he says. He's a good boy. Comes down and he does it nice. And then I'm standing in a terrible location and I can't see what happens here, but he looks like he runs around the double and I can't see why, so I'm really sorry about that. So you get him to take the double. Now I see why she called the wrong course. I couldn't understand why, but no. So you get him to take the double, but you're kind of even with him here, and to do a rear cross on the broad, you kind of need to try to cross as far back from the jump as possible. And I know it was hard because you had trouble at the double, so it was kind of goofed up. But I don't know if you thought about that when you were walking it, but you needed to really hang back because see, look at your angle now. Look at your angle that you're crossing. It's like an abrupt angle, so that's going to make him land really short and not take it in as much extension as he could. So he's extended and he takes it, but then he lands really short, and then he doesn't read it because he doesn't read the cross because you're cutting behind him when he's already in the air. So when he lands, he thinks you're going this way. He doesn't know he's going that way because when he's taking off, he's getting the information too late. So when he lands, he's already going to be like on a right lead and already kind of tending to turn that way a little bit. And so then when he lands, he's going to just do a complete spin, which is what he did. And then he kind of hopped back through it, which is why he got a wrong course. But that's tricky. That was a little tricky there. And then he gets in the weaves. And he does a lovely dog walk, even though there's a tunnel looming in front of him. He still is just lovely. He's waving that beautiful tail around and into the tunnel. It was a nice run. Nice job, Aiden.